This video is recorded on location at Ellimood Comics and Games. Hello and welcome to Game 1 between Dylan playing Cool Control and JP playing Blue White Red Control. Dylan plays a Steam Vents. JP plays an Island followed by a Delver. Dylan plays a Sunken Ruin and passes. JP plays a Sacred Foundry, he then attacks with the Delver, which is met with a Lightning Bolt. JP then plays a second Delver. Dylan plays a Yawgmoth and casts a Magma Spray on the Delver. JP plays a Glacial Fortress, he then casts a Geist Draft, which is countered by a Mana Leak. Dylan plays an untapped Steam Vents and passes. JP plays a Hollow Fountain, and in the end step, Dylan casts a Think Twice. Dylan plays a Blackcleave Cliffs. JP plays a Glacial Fortress and passes. Dylan flashes back a Think Twice. Dylan plays a Cascade Bluffs and passes, and JP just draws and passes. Dylan plays a tapped Blood Crypt, and at the end step, JP casts a Lightning Helix targeting Dylan. During JP's end step, Dylan casts a Mystical Teachings. JP casts a Cryptic Command choosing Counter Draw, and Dylan casts a Mana Leak. Dylan gets himself a Vendilion Click. During JP's draw step, Dylan casts a Vendilion Click choosing JP. While the ability is on the stack, JP flashes in a Snapcaster Mage and flashes back a Lightning Helix. Dylan chooses Electrickery. JP plays a Plains and passes. At the end step, Dylan casts a Snapcaster Mage and flashes back a Magma Spray. In response, JP casts a Path to Exile on Dylan's Snapcaster Mage. Dylan gets himself an Island. Dylan just passes, and so does JP. Dylan plays an Island, and JP passes it back. Dylan plays a Darkslick Shores while JP plays a Steam Vents. Dylan plays a Scalding Tarn and passes. JP draws and passes it back to Dylan, and Dylan passes it back to JP. JP draws and passes it back to Dylan, which plays a Scalding Tarn. JP plays a Steam Vents and is passed back by Dylan. JP plays a Mountain and then casts a Geist Draft. Dylan chooses Counter Draw with his Cryptic Command, and in response, JP flashes in a Snapcaster Mage and casts his Cryptic Command of his own. Dylan counters JP's Cryptic with his own and casts a Terminate on the Snapcaster Mage. Dylan plays a Sculling Tarn and follows it up with a Batterskull. JP casts a Vapor Snag on the Germ token. Dylan, on the end step, flashes back the Mystical Teachings. JP counters it with a Mana Leak, which is met with a Spell Snare. In response, JP Lightning Bolts Dylan. Dylan gets a second Mystical Teachings with his Mystical Teachings. Dylan just passes. JP plays a Marsh Flats and then casts an Archangel of Thune. Dylan casts a Mystical Teachings and gets himself a Hero's Downfall. He then casts a Hero's Downfall, and in response, JP cracks the Marsh Flats. He gets himself a Sacred Foundry and the Angel dies. At the end step, Dylan casts a Snapcaster Mage, flashing back the Lightning Bolt to JP's face. Dylan plays a Misty Rainforest, he then attaches the Batterskull to the Snapcaster Mage and swings in for 6. JP plays a Steam Vents and passes. Dylan swings in for 6, and JP just passes. Dylan swings in for 6. JP casts a Serum Visions, and in response, Dylan casts a Mystical Teachings. He gets a Lightning Bolt and shows a Snapcaster to JP, which makes him concede. Let us know in the comments what decks you want to see featured, and as always, remember to like and subscribe for more Monday Moderns coming your way.